Watching our four-legged friends age is difficult. Watching ourselves age is difficult,
Yeah.
right? Okay. In fact, 50% of pets age 10 and older have a condition called cognitive dysfunction syndrome. We're going to explain that. Now, this affects brain function, memory, and learning. It's also the #1 reason for senior pet euthanasia. Kristen Levine joins us now with something to help them out. Hey,
That's right.
Happy New Year to you, Kristen.
Jerry.
Yeah, and who is this cutie that you have with you?
This is Missy. We want to start the new year out with an adoption.
Yes.
Now, Missy,
lots of adoptions.
Missy's a senior. We're talking about senior dogs today and mental health. She's a Maltese, and she's blind. And we don't know, we think it's cataracts. She came from an elderly owner who could no longer care for her, and she is with the wonderful folks at Canine Estates who rescue.
Love that place.
Yes, and they specialize in small dogs, and they actually have, in addition to Missy here, they have at least 4, maybe 5 other senior dogs up for adoption. We have their pictures
there they are.
here.
There's 4 of them right there.
Casey, Carrie, Bella, and Trevor.
Look at you. You're good with names. Wow. They're so darn cute.
They are, and you know, little dogs live longer than larger breed dogs, as you know. So even at age 7 or 8 or 9, they've got lots of great years to live and just need a forever home.
Absolutely, and her blindness does not get in the way of anything.
No, we had her in the green room, and she's very social. She's very curious. She's pets adapt so much better than humans to you know, challenges. But she's doing great, and we hope to find her home today.
Bam, right away. Okay, let's talk about this cognitive dysfunction syndrome. What are the symptoms?
Right. Well, there's a myriad of symptoms, and I know you have a senior pet, Oscar, so you might recognize some of these. They include anything from house soiling to disorientation to changes in their sleeping or activity. And some dogs even might not respond to their name or to commands they've known their whole life. And this is important to recognize and to talk to your vet about, because...
Go over those other symptoms, because the wandering and the pacing is also a big one with Oscar.
Right, wandering, pacing, sleeping changes. If your dog is getting up at 2 in the morning acting like it's time for the day to begin, these are all cognitive dysfunction symptoms. And
is this just a byproduct of age?
It is. What's happening, Jerry, is that as pets age, and this is dogs and cats, their brains lose proteins that support the cellular brain health. And
is it kind of like dementia or Alzheimer's?
It's very much like dementia and Alzheimer's in the human world, of course. And Nutrix is a supplement that will supplement those proteins that our pets are losing as they age, and can often reverse some of those symptoms.
Get out. Okay, I need a case of this right now for Oscar.
Well, and like you said at the top, it's important to know because CDS is the #1 reason for for senior pet euthanasia in dogs and cats. And it's because a lot of folks think that, well, my pet's just getting old, there's nothing we can do about it. Here's some pets that have been on Nutrix for a while. That's Hankster celebrating his 16th birthday. There's Bonsai, who's 15. These are dogs that have been on Nutrix for a while.
Well, you know what, I think a lot of people who have pets are kind of wary about pet supplements. What exactly does Nutrix do to help your senior pet?
Well, there's a calcium-binding protein that is not present as our pets age, and this replaces that protein. It's all natural. Vets recommend it. Veterinary schools are using it. And
where do you get this, by the way?
You can get it online at Nutrix.com. You can also get it from your vet. But I wanted to point out
obviously vets recommend
Vets recommend it. It's a scientifically based product, and it's just important to talk to your vet about these symptoms too, because there is something that can be done about it to prolong and improve their lives.
Fantastic. Well, let's get Missy adopted and all the other pets at Canine Estates or anywhere, wherever you are. All right, Kristen Levine, you're always so wonderful and share some great advice. Good to see you too. All right, and you can get more information on Nutrix by just going to, as Kristen said, Nutrix.com. Cindy, over to you.